YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jodys Corner. We are here for the Harder They Fall movie review. We can do spoilers. We can talk spoilers. Why do I have headphones on?
That's what I asked you. I thought you were going to run a trailer or something.
Y'all got headphones on. I put mine on.
Why do we have headphones? Hey, yo.
Old habits die hard.
That dumb motherfucker put the headphones on first.
New habits.
Anyway, we're here. The Harder They Fall movie review on Netflix. It's number, 4 on Netflix right now? Number 3.
It is? Goddamn.
Netflix top 10. Yeah, it just came out like a few days ago, bro.
Oh, shit.
So The Harder They Fall stars, Idris Elba. You got Regina King in this motherfucker. You got the Blue Ranger. You know what I'm saying? You got Zazie Beetz. You got Lakeith Stanfield in this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. What's up?
You got the dude from Lovecraft Country. You know what I'm saying?
His name.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's a Western story about,
It's a revenge tale.
It's a revenge tale.
Sweet,
Western,
sweet revenge.
Dude answers the door as a preacher. They about to eat dinner and shit. They praying.
Dude answers the door as a preacher.
Dude answers the door, gets scared, says, "Not right here. I got a family." Gets popped. Preacher gets popped. No questions asked. Very riveting scene.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I didn't come here for games. I came here to end y'all shit.
Please. I'm not trying to hear this.
A lot of time goes by. Few years later go by. He marks the little boy with the X after shooting mom and the daddy. Little boy grows up. He grows up into Lovecraft Country. So he grows up in Lovecraft Country, and he got this girlfriend he been dealing with. He go see her up in the blues joint. The lady that checks the bags and the guns and the coats and shit happens to be a gunfighter herself. She a tomboy. She doing her thing. Mm-hmm. So they all find out, they want to. They're part of a gang. And
it's a bunch of gangs.
His gang / posse / crew is the gang / posse that's crew that robs bank robbers. So he found a little gray area in the system. I'm not going to rob the banks.
Jonathan Majors, there you go.
I'm going to rob the bank robbers that rob the banks.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that's how I'm going to make me a living. But all while long, this man found all the people that ever done him wrong and brought justice to them. What's his name again?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors' character. What he did was he came all down to the last drip. The last person who's getting out of jail.
He was looking for criminals. He was looking for the nigga, that's why.
Yeah, getting out of jail. Word came around.
That did him wrong. Yeah.
That Billy Buck. He about to get out of jail. They about to cut him scot-free. Mm-hmm. That's when we find out where he got his posse robbing a train. That was a nice little train, little heist.
Yeah.
They broke him out of the little juggernaut pen. You know what I'm saying? And he got free. He got with his posse. He had the gold guns, as I recognize. Idris Elba killed his parents. So then he catches wind about this happening. He gets his posse together like, yo, look, this is what we gonna do. We gonna kill this man where he stands.
Buck is out.
Yeah.
Rufus Buck. We gonna kill Rufus Buck where he stands.
Gotta take a dirt nap.
So it's really just his posse versus Rufus Buck posse. And they all doing a posse and posseing.
This posse versus that posse. Red Dead Redemption
My posse versus your posse.
Yep.
Shit hits the fan. They finally figure out this Zazie Beetz is a double agent. He comes and reveals himself. They have a brouhaha. He gets beat up, gets some body work. He says, "You gonna give me the $25,000 that you robbed from that crew, which was actually gonna be mine, and you gonna add $10,000 on top of that because you're gonna go rob the bank." So what he does is he robbed his white bank, robs the white bank. White people laughing. You come to get some money? Hee hee hee.
You gotta have an account first.
I suggest you go to the hood. So they went to the hood and shit, but they got that $10,000 first. He said it's easy robbing banks. People say it's real easy. Hard part is robbing banks without killing anybody. And then he looked him in the eye, and the bank manager helped him carry the money. They whistled the horn. Woo! Sheriffs came out, didn't hit nobody. They got away scot-free.
That's a fact.
Brought the money back to Billy Buck Rufus. Billy Rufus Buck. Lakeith Stanfield been known as one of them quick draws. But the Blue Ranger himself, he got the hand moves. He said, "Hey, player,
I got you,
what's happening, homie?
I've been hearing about you for a long time now.
What's happening?" Then we come to figure out that they gonna butt heads. But he said, "Not today, homie. Maybe a little bit later." So they do the little thing, a little parlay, swarlay. Fat nigga come out looking at big sheriff man like, yo, we'll tell you get your daddy and all, but it's like any of these niggas around here. He say, hey, homie, I bet I got more bodies than you. You bet wrong, youngster. Anyway, he said, walk with me though, Lakeith, because your life is kind of valuable for this plot. So they start to walk away. Next thing you know, kaboom, that she blows up. That right arm blown up on the fat man. He dead. Mm-hmm. Why'd they blow up that caravan? Because they wanted to clear the town.
Yeah, get the people out of town.
Now that we've cleared the town, now it's just one posse versus my posse. Mm-hmm. Your posse, my posse. Mano a mano. Posse e posse. Then that's when the shit starts to go down. People shooting up from top, big gear, Western gun battle. Shit hit the fan. It was real nice. Execution, seeing niggas jumping through windows, getting shot out of windows. Classic Western trope type stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that didn't make sense. You know, people walking down the sidewalk, walking in the middle of the street, shooting people from left, right when they don't get shot not one time. A lot of that shit, like, oh, it's my moment. It's my moment. It's my moment for sure. There was a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? But there was a girlfriend played by Regina King. I guess that she was giving him the pussy. I assume.
Maybe.
I assume Billy Buck was getting his Billy up in that
He was locked up. Maybe.
I assume he was Billy bucking her, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So anyway, he's like, yo, bitch, I ain't never liked you no way. I grew up rough. Grew up tough. I had to protect my little sister. Little sister was always bullied and shit. They bullied her through something with apple in her head, knocked her out, fell down the stairs. That would have been funny if I was there to watch that shit. She threw it across the street and knocked her out, and she fell down with there.
A little fat bitch.
Bust her teeth. Anyway, she went over there, slit her throat, and let her know that she's savage. Well, her and Zazie Beetz had a cat fight in this motherfucker, bro. So 4 rounds. Pitchforks, razor blades, guns, pistols, lob clobs, anything you can think of. Horseshoe. They was fighting them shit. That shit was nice. Yeah, well executed. But that shit was over there reserved somewhere else outside the main story. My man, adaptable from X-Men First Class, adapt to this. He got shot by Quick Draw Silver. Lakeith Steinfeld got his shit wrecked. Then, you know what I'm saying, the shit is all going down. People are dropping like flies. Bloop, bloop. Blue Ranger, pop, got shot. Let's do it. Who faster? 5, 4, 3, pop. Blew his brains out. It's not about who faster. It's about who's dead and who alive.
They always count so damn.
And he showed that motherfucker what's up. Then freaking he gets old boy in the back, gets Days of X-Men First Class, shoots him in the back. Blah, blah. You ain't even give him time, sucker. So she winds her shit up. I'm like, oh, he finna peel her shit back. Quick draw, pow! He gets bloody in the neck, comes outside, bloodied out. That's the end of Lakeith. Was he fast? Was he not? That's the question.
That nigga slow.
She told him, what you call us fast?
He died slow too.
He died slow. Quick draw, slow draw. So she lived to fight another day. Idris Elba sitting there, Buckaroo, young Buck, howling wolf, looking at all of his posse taking an L. Mm-hmm. And then it come down to where it's just him.
Him and his old teammate.
Yeah, that he.
Oh yeah, OT with the dynamite.
Yeah.
He had a little dynamite in his hand. For some reason, he didn't shoot Buck coming down the stairs.
They were talking to him.
He was gonna talk to him. Yeah. Nah, goodbye, my nigga. Blew that fool's dynamite up. But it was just funny. He threw one stick of dynamite at the two fellas, and it blew up huge.
That's what I think.
But then he blew the whole bag of dynamite up, and it was a little pop.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's Netflix. So you know what I'm saying? You know, he out, and then it's just Buck. And before Lovecraft Country goes in there to face Buck, they say don't miss, because they could all bum rush that building and kill Buckaroo.
Yeah.
But they wanted, that's your fight. You know, he killed your daddy, he killed your mama. Yeah. Then we come to the scene.
Until you die.
We come to the scene where they have the discussion. And Cole, what the freak is the discussion?
The big reveal.
Your
daddy
the brouhaha
was my daddy.
Fuck.
It wasn't just your daddy. You know, and I killed
you
your
are
daddy.
The father.
Your daddy beat the shit out of me.
Your daddy wasn't a good daddy to me. I'm your brother, blah, blah, blah.
He left me.
And he revealed it to him. He didn't want to believe him. But the mere fact that he refused to kill him was proof enough for him, because... You know, if it was just an act, he would have shot him dead. But nah, it was real. So he was like, fuck it. I can't kill you because you my brother. So that made sense as to why he survived this whole time. Because I'm like, not even the whole time through the town. Just like, when they had him tied up and letting him go and all that shit. I'm like, you could have been killed this nigga. But okay, yeah. I feel you.
Even to the point where he put that cross on his head. He said, you know why I marked you like that?
Right.
He said, so I remember you. He said, nah, so I can see you and recognize you.
Right. I got to know when you come after me. I know you coming, nigga.
I think a lot of it had to do, I think the branding was, so I know who you are, so I don't kill you in crossing paths.
That too.
Yeah. I think that cross was his protection.
Right. Even from his gang, I believe.
Exactly.
He didn't want to kill his brother.
He didn't want to kill his brother.
Couldn't bring himself to do it because,
Yeah, for whatever.
He hated his daddy, not because of hatred, like just, because of what he did.
Right.
But anyways, but he said that was his revenge also against his dad. To turn his brother into everything that his dad
wasn't anymore.
Right. So, that was part of his revenge. So he was a ruthless, evil bastard up until the end.
Yeah.
And he even got his ultimate revenge in the end when he said, you're going to be even more evil than me because you're going to kill your brother, and I couldn't even do that.
Yep.
So,
yep.
He really destroyed his father's house. He really didn't like that man. He must have sure as hell loved his mama.
Yeah, he said, I remember my daddy giving a good whooping to my mom if she ever overcooked dinner.
Yeah.
I remember him cutting her up real bad if she ever undercooked dinner, too. God damn, he was bitch. I'm like, freaky. It was
bitch, my steak raw.
And then come to find out he was a bank robber. He was a thug. He was a modern day thug.
Yeah, he said, I stepped in and he did the same thing to me. He beat the shit out of me. Right. Every day I used to get beat.
So he blasted him.
Yeah.
As he should.
I thought that was a great twist.
Yeah, it was a good twist. Wasted on this movie, but good twist.
It's crazy, though. It's crazy just to go by.
It was a good twist.
Yeah. It was wasted on this movie, though.
That was one hell of a twist, yeah.
Because this whole Django and Chain wannabe shit.
Yeah, I'm like, did somebody was watching Quentin Tarantino or some shit?
They robbed Django and Chain 100%. This director, bro.
I was like, wait a minute.
The panning, the music, the hip hop, the labeling, the scenes,
some of the
outrageous
the camera shots,
yeah, bro,
the zoom ins, and they were done weaker too. I was like, oh my god,
much weaker.
And the White Town joke, I'm like, are you serious right
now? Yeah, I'm gonna say this wasn't racist enough for me.
Nah,
this movie wasn't racist enough for me for it to be in it's probably with the 1800s. 1700s, 1800s.
About probably 17.
I'm like, what's going on, bro? Y'all some niggas in America.
They was the star though, so that's
it was a nigga gang. Man, them police would have been after y'all, man, sheriffs and shit. Nah, I don't.
Right, and then the government hired a black gang to take out a corrupt general. I was like, God damn, what kind of shit is going on here? But hey.
Who stole silver?
Yeah, and murdered the whole town. I get it. But you figure he'd send a white gang or something after him.
Right.
Like, we hate them niggas. We hate them niggas. But we going to let Rufus out, even though he's evil as a mother.
Oh, yeah, my bad. During the shootout, nigga, the white boys came from that one town.
Yeah.
To shoot, and they all got smoked.
Yeah.
They didn't kill nobody. They put a bullet in no boy, but they all got smoked.
Right. I was confused about that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I'm thinking too much.
Exhale.
Yeah. No.
Exhale, boy.
Yeah, I was with that. But I was confused because I was like, wait, that's the white boy. But then I was like, wait a minute. So is that what the kid meant when he said, you guys were the red hood?
The red.
But your shit look pink. But I'm like, nah, I'm thinking too much. That don't mean shit.
Oh, okay.
I was like, they probably just doesn't mean anything. But whatever.
Right.
It is what it is.
E, what you think about the movie, dog?
I thought it was cool, bro. I mean, I enjoyed the most part of it. I like the whole little, turnaround. I like the fact of him connecting with Zazie and the connection that they had, but also too, his boy wanted to prove himself. He wanted to be that dude. I was wondering who the fuck he was. I'm like, I know this dude from somewhere.
Oh,
Blue Ranger.
And
I was like, I was like, okay. I didn't think about it because he was special and that shit. So I mean, I didn't know that it was him. I thought it was somebody else. But seeing that though, like he had an opportunity that he really wanted to be. Like he kept pressuring. I'm gonna beat this nigga. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna be the one to do it. Even though he didn't, but he just had an opportunity just to kept building up. And then him also getting revenge on everybody, taking out the preacher dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. They had wires like a motherfucker when he got shot.
Right.
But just him going after everybody who did his family wrong. You know
it's
what I mean?
funny that you say that. We only seen the 2.
Yeah.
You say everybody,
but because he said.
I know he said it.
Yeah, everybody's gone.
But we only saw 2.
You're right.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I guess it's cemented in your mind, but in my mind, I was like,
the story.
I thought he was killing the gang, like, because I saw a gang of niggas outside.
Right.
And they didn't even. I'm like, but whatever, fine too, because they only showed 2 anyways.
Yeah.
So
and he said he wasn't going after Buck because the simple fact that he gonna be in prison and he going through a hell. He's in hell anyway.
But the narrative was messy.
Yeah.
Because she said, once you get rumors of Buck, you'll just run off.
Yeah.
And then he said
your purse or whatever, or your boots are always gonna be one to spin. Always meaning you always want to leave.
Right. But he said that. She said as long as somebody left to kill or some shit, and he was like, ain't none of them left. Yeah. I'm like, why are you saying that? You only killed the one nigga and Buck's left. Like, why are you guys setting it up like there was a whole gang he's taking out? Which I guess he took out the gang, but that was off camera.
Yeah.
Type, but you know, the ball kept rolling downhill for me, bro. But it's all good.
It kept rolling downhill for you.
The ball kept rolling downhill, but the music, the swag, and the music was on point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I like the style of this movie.
Yeah.
This movie has a lot of flavor and style
that goes nowhere, but
a lot of
style. That shit was on point.
And I appreciated the visuals of this movie.
Yeah,
I kind of wish y'all too. Was a lot of black cowboys,
and I'm like, that was the whole movie.
Yeah, they ain't on.
And I'm like, where's that? I was saying my saying too. What was the racism? You only had one person that said something. You goddamn Nick, and she shot him. Like that was the train driver.
I ain't know a whole bunch of black cowboys back then, all in groups. Listen, white people would have been murked and whipped, and they ain't having that shit.
They was famous black gangs.
But it is what it is.
But I appreciate that. Like if that was the style they was going for, I'll forgive that. If the acting and the action and everything was great, but that is not the case here. I'm sorry, it is not the
acting wasn't great from Lovecraft Country. What's his name?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors is a good actor. I've seen him in Loki. Amazing. He was in Lovecraft. Wasn't he in The Five Bloods?
I haven't seen that.
I think he was in The Five Bloods with the sheriff.
He was good in Lovecraft Country too.
Okay, yeah. So I know he's a good actor. It's just this role specifically, the good guy role, he didn't make it his own, and it didn't really stand out to me really at all. He was very forgettable. He rode his horse real dainty. The way he rode his horse annoyed me. I just don't think that he was right for this role. This role in particular, he would have did much better than Idris Elba's role. But Idris Elba did so much.
He did better.
Idris Elba acted circles around Lovecraft Country.
He did.
Movie, so
as far as conveying his emotions and shit.
Yeah,
being a sinister bad guy, being sad about your what you had to do to your brother and shit. He killed that shit.
How he did, old boy, the one that was in the thing. He was like, he was like, you gonna be gone anyway, and I ain't giving you nothing. He was like, oh, so what's your name? He like, I see you gonna be trouble. No, please, sir, please. I got a wife. I got a kid. What's your name? Boom! Like it was just, and it was just like reckless. He had no heart.
He's a bad guy. He did a good job.
He played that part right. I dig that.
Regina King, age has caught up.
Yeah, it's okay.
I used to have a crush on her, but now she's just like an older woman.
She's old. It's all good. She didn't do a bad job acting though.
She was one of the best characters in this movie. Besides her accent, I wanna say that it was a Southern Creole accent, but
fell off to me.
They're in the West, so it's like maybe that was just her Western country. I don't know.
It is what it
fell off to me. I was like, why she even?
Yeah, it was tough for her
in the first place, man.
You could tell it was tough for her to keep that shit.
All the older actors did their thing though.
Yeah.
To me,
that chick that wore the dress for the first time because she had to go in the bank.
Them eyes.
That was interesting, bro.
Yeah.
You know, Blue Ranger said he was falling for. This movie had some comedy in it. It had some light moments, but its overall story and execution, its cheesiness, its cheesiness, and its attention to detail and lack of realism.
Yeah.
It had a lot of tropes in this movie.
Yeah.
I feel like all of those get in the way of this film.
Yeah, get in the way. I feel that Quentin Tarantino shit, bro.
Django, it managed to give you jokes, but also you never felt like you were in a junk movie.
Right. I feel like he would be better in Django's role because Django didn't do much, and I feel like he would have did a better job.
And he didn't talk much either.
Yeah, he would have did a better job. Jonathan Majors, I'm talking about, would have did a better job than Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I would agree.
And he sounded more like a black man representing that. Yeah, more than he because Django boy, he sound like he from the hood. But yeah, I think he would have been better at that because
I mean, overall, I like the movie.
Yeah, I like the movie too. I could see what they were doing. If the movie was taking itself so seriously, I would have had a problem, but it didn't. But for the twist at the end, I'm like, why you get so serious with the twist?
I mean, because you got this guy going his whole life looking for this man. Yeah, you gotta put respect on that.
But I know, but still, I'm like, that was a hard twist and good twist for this movie. I'm like, put that twist in something else.
I definitely believe that a lot of people at home watch this were like, this was one of the amazing movies I've seen.
Amazing?
I can see how people really, really enjoy this movie. I enjoyed it. I
enjoyed it.
I would say it's good.
It's good. I like it.
At the end of the day, this has some interesting characters played by some great actors. Story is a little bit meh. Execution is meh.
Yeah.
Once it gets rolling, it's pretty nice and good.
Them action scenes are throw that away.
Yeah.
I didn't like them action scenes. And that's part of the final act. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Clean this shit up. Or at least put some comedy in your action scene there.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a comedy all the way. But all in all, it wasn't bad regardless of any of that. Because I know what they were doing. So.
Right.
And that music was fire. Bro.
Final thoughts, grade.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I wish it could have been a lot better.
Ooh.
You got spit in your mouth,
Give you a grade and go spit that shit out.
Give it a C.
All right, give us a C. Nice. Code, final grade.
I give it a C minus, bro. No, you know what? I give it a C plus. I'll take that back. I'll give it a plus. That twist was nice. I give it a C plus. I give it a C plus.
That was a really good twist.
That twist was on fire.
I give it a B.
Okay.
I give this movie a B. And I definitely recommend you guys watch it.
They say you be hating, bro. You quite forgiving.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like westerns.
Oh damn, you B? Fine.
For a B.
Yeah, and you don't like westerns. Damn,
right.
I like westerns,
but this isn't like a traditional western either.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That's true.
I guess that helped me out, helped me receive it better. But definitely a B for me. It was, we the Justice League have given their opinions. Let us know in the comment section what you think. Are we tripping? Are we being too critical? Or do we have this movie just right? Decent. Go watch it with your family, whatever.
Yeah, go watch it. Go watch it.
It's great. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe. That's the man, the myth, the legend, the hired one, the code. And that's E-Man. We are the Justice League. And we out this thing. Deuces.